All right, guys, one more. I'm out here again. This time I'm right at the courthouse. I have removed my weapon so that I can go inside and see if we can't find out a little bit about the building itself and see if somebody in it can tell us a little bit about it. I did want to say that the Memorial Day parade that we have here every year, as far as I'm pretty sure that we have not only the longest, but the longest running Memorial Day parade in the entire country. I believe that is a fact. Don't quote me to be sure yet, but I'm pretty sure, you know, it is forever and a day long. It's a great time, you know, on Memorial Day. Bring the family, bring the kids, have a great time, watch our parade. I know the people in the parade have a great time. The people watching the parade have a great time. You know, everybody has a great time. So let's see. Let's go in here. We are at the courthouse. So let's see if we can find out anything about the courthouse itself. Is there anybody around that can tell me any history of the building or anything? You know, who would I speak to for stuff like that, about some of the buildings in town?
Well, for this building, you'll talk to them at the commissioner's office.
The commissioner's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
They usually have a pamphlet and stuff up there.
Is it okay if I just walk around a minute and
That's fine.
talk to my camera?
You just got to sit that down before you go through the
Sure,
metal.
sure. My wallet here, on my metal out. Keys.
Come on, and yep. Come right on through.
Are you good?
You're good.
I'm surprised. I figured my buckle would catch and everything.
You'll get on that elevator, go to the third floor, through the hallway, commissioner's office on the right.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's been a lot of negative publicity here lately, and I'm out trying to do a little positive, give a little history, and show that we have some great people in this town. So I appreciate you doing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So to get on the elevator, you go to the third floor and go up to the commissioner's office, and they should be able to answer the questions that I have about it and about the history of the building. And you know, as we go, I'll try to find out more about some of the older buildings in here, so that so you guys will know a little bit more about who we are and where we live and our history. This town may have some bad elements, all towns do, but I don't believe that everybody and everything in this town is bad. I think that is a very specific small group of people, and I don't think that the majority of people fit into that category. There's our veterans office there. Wait on this elevator here. Here's that hallway I showed you from outside. It connects the new annex building to the original courthouse. Go up and maybe speak and get a little bit of the history, and then I'll give you a video tour of it after we get some of the history of the building. So let's see, you said third floor. Little elevator ride here, and
third floor.
let's see here. I'm not sure where I'm going yet. He told me, I'll be honest, I don't remember. Here we're walking through that little annex I showed you from outside, connecting the old half with the new. And we're upstairs now on the third floor. And there's a prosecuting attorney's office, I suppose. There we go. There's the commissioner. Let's see, there's the community corrections, prosecuting attorney. Looks like it's card locked. I don't know if we can go in. It looks like it's empty today and closed. So let's. I'm not sure who to speak to. Not sure who to speak to at all. But anyway, check out the beautifulness of this old courthouse. The old architecture, the walls. I'll floors here. But it is a beautiful building. Looks like they might be in a meeting back there, so I'll leave them alone, and maybe we'll speak to them later. So hopefully we can get in today and find out a little bit of history about the building. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and take a tour of the building then, since I can't speak to anybody directly at the moment. And I'll get to see even the staircase is pretty beautiful. I don't know if that's actual marble, but it sure does look like it. And like I said, even the floors here are pretty. Very pretty old courthouse. Oh, here we go. Here's the treasurer. The state general information, payroll. It's the county auditor, who actually is my cousin, Paul David Knipp. He is the Lawrence County auditor, official auditor, not like me. He's the county auditor, you know. So I imagine he does a lot of numbers crunching and paperwork. Might step in there a minute and see if I can speak to someone. They may be able to tell me something about it. I guess at one time that was like a water fountain or something. It's interesting. I'm not sure why that's there the way it is, but it's actually built into the entire wall there, so that's kind of interesting. Let's see, there's our actual county recorder's office. What's that say? Sharon Gossett. I'm assuming that's Hager. I hope I didn't butcher that name. I try really hard not to butcher names. So, and again, it looked like the commissioner was involved in a meeting up there. They had him in a room. I walked past. Didn't want to go in and bother him. I don't want to stir the pile today. I just really wanted to get some information, you know, about the building and about the history of it, if that's possible. So let's see. I don't know if anyone may be able to tell me anything about it or not. We'll go in here and find out and see if they know. Hello. Yes, I was just wondering, is there? Do you know anything about the history of the building itself, the architecture? They told me to go see the commissioner, but there wasn't anybody up there, and I don't know anyone who knows anything about it. And,
no.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You have a great day. Well, got some really polite people there. I think the camera scares them, guys. Give them time to get used to me. You know, they're with the things that have been happening in this town lately. People are getting a little camera shy and a little worried. You know, for some reason it instilled fear in them, you know, and that's why I want to come out and show you the building itself and talk about the history, you know, so that way you see that not everything about our town is negative. Not at all. Beautiful, beautiful people here. Beautiful, beautiful architecture, old buildings. Hey gentlemen, how you all doing today? Do you all know anything about the building itself by chance? You know, the history? Pardon? I wish I would have studied more about local history. I don't know anything about it, you know, so.
This side here's been here for a long time.
Yeah, with all the negative publicity we've gotten, I'm trying to go out and, you know, and show that we are a good town. There may be some corruption here, but there is everywhere. We have wonderful, great people in this town. We have beautiful architecture, and you know, I got to find people that know more than I do because I don't know anything. So, but I appreciate y'all.
We're getting a start. We're gonna paint murals of everything, that, like the big dome up there and pictures from back in the
Awesome,
30s
awesome.
and 40s and stuff. We're gonna paint them on these walls here.
Oh, that is going to be beautiful.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
to get done.
Do you know when they're going to start that by chance? Or
No.
is it like everything else in government? When they do it,
I
they'll
know
do it?
they've already selected what pictures they're gonna use next time. And I'm not 100% sure when they're gonna start this.
Alrighty. Well, I sure do appreciate it. Thank you.
You have a good one.
They told me to see the commissioner. I went up, but the office was locked. I don't know if they're in a meeting or what today, so I may have to call. I may have to call and set up an appointment for that. You know, try to get the history and stuff. Some of these older.
Something to do with what they got laying down here.
Yeah, I thought it looked like they were in a meeting back there in the back room. So, but I appreciate you. Thank you very much. You have a great day. Here's our Ohio State University Extension office. So if you need anything from Ohio State, you know, and you need to know where to go, right here is where you would come. It's on the first floor of the Ironton Courthouse. And I thought they had the main entrance locked, but I find out now, I guess it's open again. So anyway, over here we have our Lawrence County Board of Elections. And I'll get the... And if anybody out there has to come here, I'll show you real quick where everybody's at so that you can see where you need to go and who's here and where to find them. So that way, anybody, local or not, if you have to come into our courthouse, now you can already see where everything's at and know exactly where to go. And know that when you come in over here, the guards are, you know, they've got a job to do, so don't give them too much trouble. You know, be respectful and they'll be respectful to you. We may not agree with everything that happens, and you know, I mean, I don't, of course, because that's like a, you know, almost feel like you're violated as a person when you have to come in and go through a metal detector and all that stuff. And you know, I mean, I don't like it. But unfortunately, the world doesn't survive on what I like or what I don't like. So, you know, it's the wonderful thing about America. You're free to love or hate whatever you like. That's our title office. Thank you, gentlemen. They were busy up there, so I'll try to hit them up again. I appreciate it. Thank you. You too. I appreciate it. And here's, of course, there's the clerk of courts. I know that's been out this little corner here, you know. It's where the vacuuming incident happened with the maintenance guy in one of Chili's videos. So anyway, we'll have to come back later and see if we can get more of the history on the building. But the commissioner is in a meeting, probably talking about those murals, as he said, or possibly. Could be talking about me. Who knows what's going on? But anyway, as soon as I can get in there and speak to someone, I surely will. And I guess I'll have to get out on a Sunday and see if I can speak to some of the pastors and the preachers of some of these old buildings that are churches in here now, and see if we can get some of the history on those as well. You know, some of these buildings are so old, and I wish that I had studied more local history. And I apologize to you for not knowing it beforehand, but know that I wasn't, you know. I never figured I was going to be on YouTube doing anything. I thought I was going to be on my, excuse me, my PC at home watching, which is usually what I'm doing. I'm always on the opposite end, but so anyway, I'll keep going around today and keep trying to find people and places and interesting things to show you. And hopefully we can come up and dig up some of the old history and get us some facts to put out there. And whenever I finish today and tonight and actually go back to the house, I will start doing a little research and digging. So tomorrow I should have a lot more fact to put in it. So, but until then, I will see y'all in a bit. Irons and Auditor out.